Most people think forgotten memories just fade. They don't. You delete them. Every morning, you sit down at your station, a desk that looks like nothing, in a building that appears on no map, and you begin clearing what humans leave behind. Not garbage, not dreams, memories. Real ones. The kind that were once someone's entire world, and then, slowly, weren't. Your tools are simple. A cue, a viewer, a deletion key. The queue fills overnight. By the time you arrive, there are already thousands waiting. You start with the easy ones. A man in his 50s forgot the name of his first dog. The memory arrives small. Warm light, brown fur, a backyard in summer. You hold it for exactly 3 seconds as protocol requires. Then you delete it. It dissolves instantly, not destroyed, just removed, as if it never belonged to reality in the first place. That's the rule they told you on your first day. Forgotten memories don't disappear on their own. They detach. They float. And if no one collects them, they accumulate, pressing against the edges of people's minds like water behind a dam. Your job is to make sure the dam never breaks. Then you notice something. The second memory in today's queue has no emotional tag. Every memory comes with one: joy, grief, embarrassment, longing. This one is blank. Not empty, blank. Like something removed the label before it arrived. You open it anyway. A corridor, fluorescent light, a door at the end. The memory lasts 4 seconds and shows you nothing else. No face, no sound, no feeling attached. You delete it. Protocol says you always delete what you can't identify, but it stays in your mind longer than it should. By midday, you've processed 843 memories. A teenager forgetting the sound of her grandmother's voice. A man forgetting the exact moment he decided to leave his hometown. A child forgetting a word in a language no one around them speaks anymore. Each one arrives, lingers for 3 seconds, and disappears. You've learned not to feel too much about any of them. That was also in the training. They said, if you hold the memory too long, it starts to feel like yours. They said 3 seconds is the exact threshold. Enough to process, not enough to absorb. No one told you what happens if you go over. It gets worse when the anomaly arrives. It's in the queue like any other file, but the timestamp reads a date that hasn't happened yet. 17 days from now. You check it twice. The date doesn't change. The owner field is blank, not unknown, not redacted. Just a line where a name should be. Filled with nothing. You hover over deletion. You don't press it. Instead, you open the memory. The corridor again. The same fluorescent light, the same door, but this time it's longer. The hallway extends further than it did before, and at the end, just before the door, there's a figure, standing still, not moving, facing away. You close it before the 3 seconds end. Your hands are cold. You flag it for review, as protocol requires. But when you submit the flag, the system returns a message you've never seen before. This memory has already been reviewed. Deletion is not authorized. Not authorized. In 11 months of doing this job, you have never seen those words. You stare at the file. It sits in your queue, unresolved, immovable. And then, slowly, you realize something is wrong with the system around it. 3 other memories, ones you deleted hours ago, have reappeared in your completed folder. Undone, as if your deletions never registered. The memory is spreading backward. You open it one more time. You know you shouldn't, but you open it. The corridor is different now, shorter. The figure is closer, still facing away, and on the wall to the left, there is writing. You lean in. The handwriting is yours. It says, you've seen this before. You just don't remember. Your chest tightens. You close the file. You try to move it. You try to delete it manually, bypassing the system. Nothing works. The file doesn't respond to any command you've been trained to use. It simply sits there, fully intact, with a future timestamp and no owner, and a handwritten message inside it that uses your handwriting to tell you something impossible. And then the figure in the memory turns around. You don't open it a fourth time. But you already know what you would see. You've known since the corridor appeared the first time. Since the blank, emotional tag. Since the date, 17 days away. This memory was never forgotten by someone else. It was forgotten by you, which means somewhere, 17 days from now, you will experience something real enough to create this memory. Something that will shake you so completely that your own mind will try to release it. And it will arrive here in this queue, where you will sit and process it and delete it without ever knowing it was yours. The system is not just collecting what humans leave behind. It's collecting what you leave behind, too. You sit at your desk. The queue continues to fill. Thousands of forgotten moments arriving, waiting, dissolving. The world outside keeps moving. People forget. You delete. The dam holds. But now you understand something no one in your training ever mentioned. The workers forget, too. And there's someone, somewhere, sitting at a desk just like this one, deleting what you can no longer hold. What memory are you forgetting right now? And who's already waiting to erase it? If this made you feel something that isn't quite fear, share it with someone who wouldn't believe this job exists. And if you want to keep living inside worlds like this one, you already know where to find us.